Bella Ramsey's journey to stardom didn't begin in front of cameras. It started in the quiet town of Nottingham, England, where they were born in September 2003. From a young age, Bella had a spark for storytelling and expression. At just 4 years old, they began acting as a hobby at Stagecoach Theatre Arts. But what started as childlike play quickly transformed into passion. Bella later joined the prestigious Television Workshop, a training ground for many top British actors. With no famous lineage or connections in the industry, their rise was powered purely by talent, drive, and an undeniable presence that stood out from the start. Most actors spend years trying to make an impact. Bella Ramsey did it in minutes. At just 11 years old, they made a fierce debut in HBO's Game of Thrones as Lady Lyanna Mormont. Despite limited screen time, Bella's portrayal of the bold, no-nonsense ruler of Bear Island left a massive impression. With just a few lines, they captured the spirit of a warrior and the heart of an audience. Fans called Lyanna the show's true queen, and critics praised Bella's natural intensity and command. That one role became a breakout moment, proof that the industry had just discovered a rare talent. Bella didn't stop at medieval epics. They brought the same heart and honesty to other genres, from magic to animation. As Mildred Hubble in CBBC's The Worst Witch, Bella embodied an underdog who was brave, clumsy, and full of heart, much like Bella themselves. But it was their voice work in Netflix's Hilda that really showed range. As the voice of the curious, kind-hearted explorer, Bella helped the series win a BAFTA for Best Children's Animation. These roles weren't flashy, but they were full of soul, and that's where Bella thrives. Characters with depth, imperfection, and truth. In 2023, Bella Ramsey took on the biggest challenge of their career, playing Ellie in HBO's adaptation of The Last of Us. The series was one of the most anticipated video game adaptations of all time, and fans were nervous. But Bella silenced every doubt with a gripping performance that was raw, emotional, and fiercely real. From heartbreak to horror, they carried each scene with the weight of the world in their eyes. The result? Emmy and Golden Globe nominations, global acclaim, and a role that defined a new era of television. Bella didn't just play Ellie, they became her. While television gave Bella visibility, the film allowed them to explore new sides of their craft. In Catherine Called Birdie, directed by Lena Dunham, Bella played a medieval teen with wit and rebellion, showcasing both comedic charm and emotional sensitivity. The performance earned critical acclaim and a Critics' Choice nomination. Whether in short films like Requiem or indie dramas, Bella chooses projects that tell human stories, often messy, always meaningful. They don't chase blockbusters, they follow the story. It's that commitment to honest storytelling that continues to win the hearts of filmmakers and fans alike. Off-screen, Bella Ramsey is just as brave. In recent years, they've opened up about their identity as non-binary, preferring they, them pronouns. They've spoken candidly about battling anorexia nervosa as a teen and being diagnosed with autism at 18. Their openness has resonated with young people navigating identity, mental health, and belonging. Instead of hiding from the spotlight, Bella uses it to make space for others. They advocate for LGBTQ+ rights, share their journey with vulnerability, and break stereotypes in an industry that often rewards conformity. Bella doesn't just represent change, they are the change. In 2023, Bella's rising influence was recognized globally when they were named to Time's 100 Next list, joining a group of emerging leaders shaping the world's future. They've become a symbol of courage, honesty, and creative integrity, rare traits in a fame-obsessed culture. Despite the awards and attention, Bella remains humble, often crediting their community, co-stars, and fans. What makes them special isn't just talent, it's their refusal to be anything but themselves. In a world full of filters and facades, Bella Ramsey brings something refreshing: truth. At just 21 years old, Bella Ramsey has already built a body of work that many actors dream of. And yet, it feels like they're only getting started. With upcoming projects across film, voice acting, and advocacy, their future is as wide and bold as their imagination allows. But whatever direction they go, one thing's certain: Bella will continue choosing roles and causes that reflect who they are at the core: thoughtful, powerful, and fiercely authentic. Whether you know them as Leanna, Ellie, or just Bella, this is one performer the world won't forget anytime soon. Mason Thames might be one of Hollywood's freshest faces, but his talent speaks volumes. Born in 2007 in Phoenix, Arizona, and raised in Texas, Mason started performing early, first as a ballet dancer touring with a professional company. It wasn't long before he shifted to acting, proving that his sense of stage presence was more than just movement. Mason had that rare spark, a mix of charm, discipline, and raw potential that casting directors couldn't ignore. Even before he hit his teens, he was already on track to become a breakout star. It was The Black Phone 2022 that catapulted Mason into the spotlight. Starring alongside Ethan Hawke in the chilling horror thriller, Mason played Finney Blake, a kidnapped boy trying to survive a sadistic killer. The performance was intense, emotional, and unbelievably mature for someone his age. Audiences and critics alike were stunned, not just by how believable he was, but by how real he made the fear and hope feel. That movie didn't just make Mason famous, it proved he could carry a film on his shoulders. Most young actors would be intimidated sharing scenes with a veteran like Ethan Hawke, but Mason held his own with quiet strength. His chemistry with co-stars and ability to take direction earned him admiration behind the scenes. Directors noted how quickly he adapted, learning from each take and delivering even more depth in the next. It's rare to find such range in someone so young, and Mason quickly earned a reputation as not just a rising star, but a serious actor. While The Black Phone showed his dramatic side, Mason Thames isn't sticking to just one genre. He's taken on roles in adventure and drama projects, including the highly anticipated Boys of Summer and Incoming, where he explores different emotions and energy. Mason brings something magnetic to every performance. He doesn't just act, he feels. He said in interviews that he loves diving into characters who are a little broken, a little brave, and full of heart. And that emotional honesty is what makes him stand out. Despite his growing fame, Mason remains grounded. He often shares behind-the-scenes photos with the cast and crew, always crediting the team effort behind every film. He's thankful for the support of his family, who've helped guide him through the chaotic world of early stardom. Fans love his humble, respectful vibe, and that's not something you can fake. Whether he's talking about his favorite snacks, school life, or his dream roles, Mason keeps it real. That authenticity makes him not only watchable on screen, but likable off it too. At just 17, Mason already approaches acting with a level of seriousness that some adults still chase. He's constantly reading scripts, studying performances, and working to improve. He's also aware of the responsibility that comes with being in the public eye. He's talked about wanting to play meaningful roles that inspire or comfort others, especially kids who feel misunderstood. That kind of emotional maturity is rare. Mason's not just trying to be famous, he's trying to be great, and he's putting in the work to get there. There's something timeless about Mason Thames. With his piercing eyes, quiet charisma, and emotional depth, he's often compared to young versions of Leonardo DiCaprio or River Phoenix. And while he's still early in his journey, many believe Mason has what it takes to become one of the next great names in film. Whether he's running from a ghost, saving a friend, or navigating young love, he does it all with heart. If his path continues like this, we're not just watching a rising star, we're witnessing the start of a legacy.